Gauteng Education MEC Panyaza Lesufi is visiting the school this morning in a bid to find a solution to the impasse between the school and some parents. Patricia Visagie is there. She's following the story, and she's also been listening to the speakers and the learners, which are really at the centre of all of it. Let's cross to her and see who she has for us. Patricia, good morning to you again.
Good morning, Leanne, and welcome back here at Cornwall Hill College, of course, where the protest has just concluded. You'd understand that there are, of course, agreements with the school in terms of the strict time stipulations. So most of the pupils have, of course, dispersed. They have gone back to class so that academic activity can actually start. Most of them who are around here are matriculants, and the ones that we will be speaking to. So it was a short program within the stipulated time. We've seen various parents ascending to the podium to speak about some of their concerns, and where they obviously denouncing, racial bias that is at the center of discrimination here at the school. And we've also, heard the startling testimony of one of the learners here who gave us an encounter, a reflection of when she first came, of course, face to face with racism at a very tender age here at the school, when a teacher apparently discriminated against her for her African hair and told her that her hair is unacceptable and it is not Cornwall like. So these are some of the disturbing testimonies that we've heard from learners, and some of the testimonies are, of course, written in an addendum that was submitted to the school last year, but nothing came of that, and today we're seeing the action. So just another concerned parent. In short, ma'am, just tell us what you are calling for.
As a parent of Cornwall, we are saying we cannot accept that when we send our children to the school, when they come back to us, all they tell us is how bad the teachers are treating them, how bad the teachers are commenting about their hair, how bad their teachers are isolating them purely because they are black. So we are here as parents and we are saying, if we are to really build a non-racial society, this is where we start. The school has to take responsibility for all the experiences that the children have documented, and we are here to hold them accountable.
All right. The MEC for Education here in Gauteng, Mr. Panyaza Lesufi, also spoke. One of the issues that he was really upset about is what he calls the obsession with black hair. And he's basically saying that the fact that our grandparents and our great-grandparents were oppressed and subjected to imperialism and racism does not mean that we have to tolerate it in this era. But do you have confidence that he can actually solve these problems here?
I do. I really do. And the reason why we actually called him to be here is so that he can witness this historic moment. For us, we wanted all the people in and outside the school to really raise their hands and say enough is enough. The MEC has made a commitment, and the MEC is going to come back. We have agreed with the MEC that we are going to sit across the table with the school and ensure that we reach some finality. Should we feel and should we fail in reaching an agreeable solution with the school, we are heading back to his office to say he must come and intervene. And of course, he's got legislative power to take action against the school if the school decides that they don't want to deal with the issues.
All right, thank you so much. They're one of the concerned parents. But I think we have to speak to the people who, of course, bear the brunt of the racism, the discrimination, the segregation at this school. And here I am joined by some of the learners. They are matriculants, so they have walked a long journey at this school, and I think they are better placed to really give us an encounter. In short, if you can maybe just introduce yourself and also give us some of your experiences at the school.
Good morning. My name is Katlego Matale, and as you mentioned, I am a matric at the school. Something like this is not the first time that we've had to experience racial discrimination at the school. Every single day when you come to school, it's a struggle of having to mentally prepare yourself to be able to prepare yourself for the things that people say to you as a black child. You always have to be prepared for what they're going to say or going to do to you. And today is a demonstration of what we're trying to do for the future generations to come so that they don't have to experience the things that we have experienced.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go to another a learner here. What's your experience? One would, of course, understand that you might be at the better side of, the discrimination lines at this school. But you standing in solidarity with the black learners and their parents who are, of course, saying that they have been at the receiving end of racism at this school. Have you, in your personal capacity at this school, perhaps witnessed some of your friends being discriminated against? And what did you witness?
My name is Carl Burkholz and I'm the head boy of the school. The question you asked, it's been brought to my attention recently by my friends, all the occurrences that have happened at the school, and obviously they upset me very much. I can never truly understand what happens and the repercussions of racism, but I do believe in allyship and standing in solidarity, as you said, with my peers in these problems.
Okay, thank you so much. In your experience, who would you say is to blame here? Is it the teachers or is it the learners? Where does the problem lie? Who's actually discriminating against the black learners in the school? Where does the problem lie?
Hello, my name is Ahang Kutumani and I'm the head girl of the school. In my opinion, the problem lies with the management, because those are the people who deal with the problems, and those are the people that give the students encouragement to actually report the problems. But when the problems are reported and nothing is done, we don't have that courage to report them anymore. So in my belief, the problem lies with the management of the school.
And what would you guys like to see? Obviously, you're at your last stretch, you're getting out of the school, you're matriculants, but there's a lot of other learners who are still here. I mean, the school starts at grade 000, if I understand it correctly. So there's young people here who still have a long, long journey ahead of them. What legacy would you like to leave behind for them?
I would like to leave a legacy where they feel equal in the school, and everything that is reflected from the memorandum, where they see people that look like them, with the teachers and hair policies that represent the people that they are, and that they're able to come to school every day and they feel that they're equal to their white counterparts.
All right, thank you so much. There you have some of the testimonies from the learners here at Cornwall Hill College, of course, at the center of it, them saying that they feel that their dignity is not respected. There are separate rules for black learners versus white learners, and they're saying that the racial bias that is at the center of many of the problems here at this school needs to fall. All pupils must be treated with equality, and their identity, their heritage, their cultures have to be respected. The MEC also, of course, giving a very stern warning and saying that a lot needs to be done to deal with these problems, and not just here at Cornwall, but at all the schools across the country, acknowledging that it is a problem. Some of the parents even saying that they feel that they have failed their children over the years, some of the complaints that they didn't act on, and they feel that enough is enough. Now they're actually grabbing the bull by the horns and they demanding active change. I think for now, Leanne, it's back to you in studio.
Patricia, thanks very much for the update coming from the school, speaking to the parents as well as the learners there. Thanks for the update. We'll keep a close eye on that one.